Yo, what is up, my Star family? Welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm talking about the relationship between shadow work and manifestation. So, all right, let's get started. So, the first thing the first thing I realized was when getting into spirituality. So basically, I don't know what it was exactly I tried to manifest. I tried to manifest, I don't know, a relationship or a girlfriend or something. And basically, a bunch of shadow work came up. And looking back at it now, obviously, the universe was telling me that in order to have what I truly want, I have to get rid of things that are blocking me from that thing that I want. I hope that makes sense. So basically, if you want to manifest something in your life, you have to do shadow work in order to do that. And that's why I'm gonna focus more on the shadow side instead. I'm gonna focus more on the shadow side rather than the manifesting, because I'm pretty sure you can look at a million videos on how to manifest and stuff. And I'm into it too, but I just don't. Well, I talk about it a little bit, but I don't talk about it a lot, anything. But I believe that if you're able to be vulnerable and understand your shadow in your heart and your mind, here's another thing too. In order to truly manifest, you can't manifest just from the mind. So it's not about what your mind wants, like a fancy car or a nice house or something. It has to be from the heart too, because the universe speaks in a different language. It speaks in vibration. It speaks in who you are as a person. And what do you believe? What do you think you're worthy of? And basically your self-image. And so and so in order to truly manifest what you want, you have to first find out, what do you actually want? And I've heard a few people talking about this, but basically, like the heart marrying the mind. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. So in order to find out, first off, there are levels to your shadow self, and when it comes to shadow integration, it's not about getting rid of your shadow. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the media portrays the shadow as something that you should get rid of, or something like that. It's not like that on all social medias, but I feel like when it comes to shadow work, people automatically think about getting rid of your shadow. But it's actually about integrating it and becoming more authentic to really who you really are. And once you're integrated with your shadow, connected to your heart, you'll be able to manifest way more easily because it's not only coming from your mind, but it's coming from your heart. So how do you do shadow work exactly? One thing that I don't, I'll be honest, I haven't been doing it a lot lately because I've been getting my sleep schedule back on track, but this really helps a lot. And so basically, whatever time you wake up, just grab a journal and just write something down for like 5 minutes or maybe even a sentence. A sentence would be enough, I suppose. And one interesting thing too, every time I write down, well, every time I wake up and I don't know exactly what I'm gonna write down, but I always end up writing down something. And so if you're feeling that, if you don't know what to write down, just observe your thoughts and observe how you feel during the day or how you felt when you wake up. It's also a good way to get into dream journaling as well. And another way is to not really do anything, just go about your daily life, but instead of being more reactive, be observant. Be observant with your thoughts and emotions. And if somebody says something or if something happens that triggers you, instead of reacting, ask yourself internally, why are you being triggered? Why are you feeling this way? What caused you to get mad? Was that anger always there, or like, crap, I forgot the saying, but it's a saying that says, when you're happy, how do you know when you're happy? Are you happy when someone gives you an ice cream? Or were you happy before someone gave you the ice cream? Where did that feeling came from? I hope you get what I mean by that. And so another thing too, no matter whether you are a man or a woman, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. And you can't have one balanced and one unbalanced. So either one of them, either if one of them's unbalanced, both of them are unbalanced. So what I believe is that men have like, let's say 70% of masculinity within them, and 20 men, I believe men have 80% masculine energy within them, and they have like 20% of feminine energy within them. So I believe that men are more masculine and they have a little bit of femininity within them, and vice versa to the female. And I believe once we balance, whatever gender you are, I believe once we balance our masculine and feminine energy, the other one begins to heal naturally. Because you can't have the yin healed, but the yang unbalanced.